Ever felt like AI is either stealing all the jobs or secretly handing out gold mines? Well, you're not wrong to wonder. The truth is, it's doing a bit of both. But if you play your cards right, you can land on the gold mine side. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, and I'll show you 7 real high-paying AI careers in America you can start in 2025. This isn't fluff. We're talking clear steps, real earning potential, and the exact skills you need to learn first. By the end of this video, you'll know which jobs are hiring like crazy, which ones is easily clear 6 figures, and exactly where to focus your time so you don't waste months learning the wrong things. You might have seen other creators talking about this same wave of jobs, and there's a good reason for it. These roles are where the demand is absolutely skyrocketing right now. So let's jump straight into the top 7. For each one, I'll break down what the job is, why it's so hot for 2025, how much you can realistically expect to earn, and one concrete first step you can take today to get started. All right, let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 1, the machine learning engineer. So what is it? These are the builders. Machine learning engineers, or ML engineers, build and deploy the models that turn raw data into smart decisions. They are the ones who take the cool ideas from research papers and make them actually work in real-world products. Okay, like your Netflix recommendations or a bank's fraud detection system. Why is this role so hot right now? Because companies are drowning in data and brilliant research, but they're desperate for people who can bridge that gap and build functional production-ready systems. A great idea is worthless if it can't be deployed and scaled. That's where ML engineers become invaluable. Now for the money and outlook. The pay is fantastic. Experienced engineers in the US can often command salaries between $120,000 and $180,000, and sometimes even higher. The demand is strong and growing across almost every sector, especially in tech, finance, and healthcare. So what's one step you can take today? Start by learning Python. It's the language of machine learning. Then, pick up a framework like TensorFlow or PyTorch. Your goal should be to build a simple model like one that recognizes images and deploy it using a cloud provider S-free tier. It's like AWS or Google Cloud. This single project demonstrates you can go from code to a live application. Next up at number 2, we have the data scientist, or as it's evolving, the applied ML specialist. What do? They're the detectives and the storytellers. They take messy, chaotic business data and transform it into clear insights and predictive models. While a traditional data analyst might show you what happened last quarter, an applied ML specialist will build a model to predict what will happen next quarter. Why is it hot? Because businesses are moving beyond simple dashboards. They don't just want to know what happened. They want to know why it happened and what to do next. They want decisions backed by predictive models, not just gut feelings. This is where a data scientist who can apply machine learning shines. In terms of pay and outlook, you're looking at a solid $100,000 to $160,000, and even more depending on your industry and experience. Companies particularly value people who combine data skills with deep domain knowledge in areas like marketing, logistics, or finance. One concrete step for today? Head over to Kaggle, a platform for data science competitions. Find a beginner-friendly project, like the classic Titanic dataset. Your task isn't just to build a model, but to analyze the data and explain your findings in plain, simple English. Can you tell a compelling story with the data? That's the core skill. Coming in at number 3 is a role that's less about code and more about vision. The AI product manager. What is it? An AI product manager is the crucial link between the technical team, the business, and the customer. They are responsible for figuring out what AI features users actually need, and then defining the strategy to build them. Answer the question, can build this, but should we? Why is this role so hot? Because without strong product leadership, engineering teams can waste months building technically impressive AI that nobody wants or uses. An AI product manager prevents that by focusing the team on solving real, valuable user problems. They dramatically reduce wasted time and resources. For pay and outlook, you can expect salaries ranging from $110,000 to $170,000 or more, especially at mid-sized to large tech firms. As AI becomes a standard feature in most products, this role is becoming non-negotiable. So, What's your first step? Need to understand how machine learning models impact the user experience? A great way to start is to read a case study on a successful AI feature like Spotify's Discover Weekly. Then, try sketching out a simple one-page product specification for a new AI feature you've imagined. This forces you to think like a product manager. At number 4, we have a critical behind-the-scenes role, the MLOPs or AI infrastructure engineer. What do? Think of them as the support system for AI. They build the pipelines and infrastructure that make machine learning models reliable, scalable, and cost-effective to run in production. If an ML engineer builds the car, the MLOP's engineer builds the automated factory and the highway system it runs on. Why is this role exploding in popularity? Because models in the real world fail all the time. They break, they become outdated, and they can get incredibly expensive to run. The pay and outlook reflect this urgency. Specialists who know their way around cloud platforms, tools like Docker and Kubernetes, and automation can easily earn between $120,000 and $180,000 or more. This is one of the fastest growing niches in the AI space. Your first step today: get hands-on with the core tools. Try to containerize a simple web application using Docker, and then deploy it to a public cloud's free tier. Even creating a small automated demo that you can talk about proves you understand the fundamentals of modern infrastructure. Number 5 is a role that barely existed a few years ago: the prompt engineer and generative AI specialist. What is it exactly? These are the AI whisperers. They specialize in designing and refining the prompts or instructions given to generative AI models like ChatGPT or Midjourney. They don't just write a single prompt. They create entire workflows and repeatable processes to get consistent, high-quality, and reliable outputs from these powerful tools. Why is it so hot? Because businesses are quickly learning that getting useful results from large language models is a skill. You can't just ask a vague question and expect a perfect business report. Companies need people who can master these models and build systems around them. The pay here can vary quite a bit, but it's becoming more formalized. Entry to mid-level roles can range from $70,000 to $140,000. There are also tons of freelance and contract opportunities that pay very well for skilled specialists. One simple step to start? Pick one generative AI tool for text, images, or code and commit to mastering it. Let's go beyond simple questions. Learn about specific prompting patterns, like chain of thought or few-shot prompting. Then, document a simple 3-step prompt template that you can reuse to solve a specific problem. That's the essence of the job. Moving on to number 6, a role centered on responsibility, the AI ethics and policy specialist. What is it? This person's job is to ensure that the AI systems a company builds are fair, transparent, safe, and compliant with regulations. They tackle the tough questions. Is our hiring algorithm biased? Is our customer data being used responsibly? How do we prevent our AI from causing harm? Why is this so important now? Because trust is everything. A single AI scandal can destroy a brand's reputation overnight. With new regulations emerging and public awareness growing, companies see AI ethics not just as a nice-to-have, but as a board-level concern critical for survival. As for pay and outlook, this is a rapidly growing field, especially at large corporations, government agencies, and consulting firms. Salaries vary, but senior roles are very lucrative, as they blend technical understanding with legal and ethical expertise. A first step you can take today is to get familiar with the concepts. Read a short, accessible AI ethics framework, like one from Google or Microsoft. Then, try to apply it. Write a simple one-page checklist that a product team could use to evaluate the potential ethical risks before launching a new AI feature. This shows you can think practically about these big issues. And finally, at number 7, we have the AI sales engineer or solutions architect. What do? These are the translators and problem solvers on the front lines. They work with customers to understand their business challenges and then design and demonstrate how their company AI. Technology can solve those problems. They don't just sell a product, they architect a full solution. Why is this role so hot? Because companies don't buy AI. They buy solutions to their problems. Like reducing customer churn or automating inventory management, they need technical experts who can. Speak the language of business and show them exactly how to integrate AI into their existing workflows to achieve a clear return on investment. For pay, this can be one of the highest earning roles on the list. A solid base salary plus commission can easily push your total compensation well into six figures, with top performers earning much more. Your first step today? Build a simple one-page demo or a short video. It should show how a specific AI model, a simple one you find online, can save a business time or money in a real-world workflow. For example, show how an AI transcription tool can speed up meeting summaries. This proves you can connect technical value to a business outcome. So there you have it, the top 7. Before we wrap up, I want you to notice two practical patterns here. First, specialists beat generalists. Deep skills in one specific area, whether it's MLOps, prompt engineering, product strategy, or ethics, will get you hired much faster than being a jack of all trades. Research on AI job trends for 2025 backs this shift. Second, employers reward production experience. A deployed demo, a public project on GitHub, or a portfolio of your work matters infinitely more than just a list of courses on your resume. So how do you pick your path? It's a simple 3-step process. 1. Choose one of the 7 roles we discussed that genuinely excites you. 2. Build one small public project that proves you can do the core task of that job. And 3. Share that project everywhere on your GitHub, your LinkedIn, in a blog post, and then start applying. Employers hire people who show up with results, not just resumes. If you want a detailed checklist for any of these 7 roles, let me know in the comments which job you're aiming for, and I'll create a step-by-step guide for the most requested ones. If this video helped clear things up for you, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference for me and helps more people see this content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Credence signing off.